Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Derail Valley. So, last time we took a overnight passenger train from the goods factory in town to the food factory in town to machine factory in town to here in City Southwest. And that was the first passenger job we did here in a video. So that was quite fun. I ended up breaking up into 3 parts because, let's be honest, that was a bit of a long one here. This week, we actually have a couple of interesting things we could do. Obviously, I've got something in mind already, but let's talk about it a little bit here. So, obviously, there's a shunting job there that could be done, but, other than the fun of, free pickups there, and doing it, I might do a shunting job in the near future, but I kind of want to do some more passenger jobs here now that we're able to do it. We spent all that time and money doing it, so it would be a shame to not do another passenger job. That's some good money right there. Let's be honest, that's some good money. The thing of it is that we've already done an intercity express, so why don't we take a look at regional rail? So regional rail is different than intercity express, a little bit. So to explain regional rail, let's first take a look at what it's asking us to do. And we can also go over a few things you might observe. So first of all, transport a regional train to food factory with stops at CI and WF. It's 16,000 bonus with on-time completion and a base pay of 7,951. So just looking, let's move this over here, just, a little bit closer here. So that we can do a nice, easier comparison between these two. So the first thing you'll note probably is that, alright, the money is different. In fact, this is, almost, well, we'll just use some nice, simple numbers here. This is half of this. It's not, but, we're keeping it simple as far as the numbers. But if you also look, we've got half the cars, so that makes sense. So regional rail, typically you're going to see smaller cars there than the intercity express. The intercity express is the bigger cars there, right? But what's with this CI and WF there? All right. Well, I don't see a CI or WF anywhere on the map here. If we look at the its legend or the key here, if you will. I don't see that anywhere up here. Well, if you open up the world map in your inventory here, oh, look at this, CI and WF. So basically these are some small little stations that are right there on the track itself. It's not, off in a siding like with the steel mill or anything like that. That's what these pretty much are. And we passed a few of them on the last, first of all, we passed some when we left Harbor. We passed the RS, and we actually passed the WF, heading into the goods factory there. I think GFO is for goods factory overlook, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, if we also passed in the previous free videos, we passed NP and MR. And looking back in the editing, boy, MR, if you don't know where it is there and you're not paying attention, boy, you're going to miss it because it's right by a tunnel entrance there and stuff. In fact, I think technically the engine would be in the next tunnel. It's just this little gap between tunnels, if I'm not mistaken, which, caught me off guard there on that. But anyway, so we got 2 stops to make here and here before we make our final stop at the goods factory in town. So that's your regional rail there. Let's do a regional rail here. So I figure we'll do this one because it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit shorter. We're not going all the way to the food factory. We're going to goods factory. And I want this video to be a little bit short, and I knew this whole little explanation thing would be a bit on the longer side there. So let's get to it. Okay, the train is all prepped. We have fuel, we have water, we have the cars connected. There's really nothing else to do but to submit the job here for taking it. Alright, so we're all set there. First stop is going to be... Oh, hang on. All right, they're loaded. Right. Wanted to make sure. Oop, I'm walking on the wall there. All right, we are ready to go. Let's put it into forward here. Cylinder cocks are open. Yes. Fire is nicely going. Yes. Now, since it's only 3 cars, we'll have no problems getting going here. I already got the brake off on the car. It's on the cars themselves, so we'll just get some nice chugs going here. Okay. Cylinders are clear of water. You don't want to blow a cylinder. Hasn't happened yet. Not going to. Going to be very attentive to that. Alright. How fast are we going? 20? I think it's 30 through here. Now we do have a grade crossing. We're going to try and blow some grade crossings properly here. Alright, there we go. And we're going to turn off the bell for a little while. We can go a little bit and give it a little bit more steam here. Uh-oh. Hang on, we gotta cut the throttle here because I'm not positive if I have the route correctly configured here, and I know there's a switch coming up here. It looks like we're configured right. Yeah, we are configured right. Okay, good. Oh, and we can turn off the bell now. Dial this back. We can be a little bit more efficient. So yeah, we can get going here now. Let's crank it up a bit there. 60 even. Fire's all right. Boiler temp 600, a little low, but it's gonna get better here once we get going here. 80 even. So yeah, we'll probably call it at around 60. 60 will be a good... I take that back, it's gonna be 50. So our best friend in this is pretty much gonna be the world map. As you can see, we got a little ways to go there before we hit our target. Probably go a little bit faster here. We'll just try and operate as efficiently as possible there. Also, we can turn this down a bit. We don't need this lantern on that bright. It's nice having it on just to provide a little illumination, but we don't need a lot here. Ooh, that's a little spicy. I mean, it can take it, especially with that little bit of brake that I've applied, but that was a little spicy. I may have accidentally adjusted the damper, but that's all right. 60, even, speed increasing. Boiler temp is okay. Yeah, it's going up again. And pressure's fine. I mean, we're doing great with pressure. Alright, we're gonna cut the throttle here because we are heading into... We're gonna want to be going 50 pretty much. We're kind of acting a little bit early. Oh, meant to hit tab. I butterfingered it. Yeah, this will be alright. Coming into the area there. I see what appears to be our platform, but stopping is gonna... See, stopping isn't gonna be fun here for a couple of reasons. First of all, I'm going to, I'm gonna start applying some brake here. So the reason why stopping is a pain here is because we have the grade crossing there. And then we gotta try and position ourselves correctly here. Which it's on the fireman's side, not the engineer's side, so that's always nice. Okay, there it goes. That was actually pretty well positioned. Could did a little bit better of a job. Okay, we're gonna cut the brake. Got the cylinder cuffs there. You know, I think we had too much, you know, too much pressure there. There we go. So, the next stop is actually going to be past the steel mill, so we're going to have a nice, long, clean run through here. Hopefully. Hopefully it's going to be clean. We're of course gonna have to, you know, watch for obstructions, and, you know, I just realized I've been being a very bad engineer here. I forgot to set the headlight correctly. Yeah, that... Lots to keep track of. Whoop. Not sure what happened there with my camera, but yeah, we can go 50 through here. Now let's keep it there. And of course, we're, you know, watching for any obstructions. Now, I'm not going to bother blowing this grade crossing because, well, quite frankly, this grade crossing is unusable pretty much ever because there's always a car blocking it. So I think it's more of a service road type thing for the area. Actually, we're going way under 50. Got that, you know, that's the tick for 50. I put it at 45 there. Well, 46 really, but there we go. And look at that. The stack could be cleaner. It could be cleaner, but that's... Oh dear. Yeah, I saved it and it got worse. Actually, that reminds me. I forgot to refresh our coal there. And all right, there we go. 90. All right, let's give it, you know, give it a little more steam here. A little more throttle. That looks like it's a 60, isn't it? Well, we can get up to 60. 70, right? Yeah, 70 through there. So yeah, we'll just leave things as is. Man, I love the scenery in this game. $60. Temperature's fine, steam's fine. Just gotta trust the fireman's doing his job there. Whoop, bush. Yeah, checking switches through here especially, considering once I almost careened right into some chemicals. If I'm not mistaken, there's a road at the end here, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, at the speed we're going. Yeah, I could have did better there. Oh, there goes the lantern. We're gonna cut the throttle just a touch there. I want to check the map here. Yeah, we still got some ways to go. Ooh boy, we're gonna have to get a little spicy. No, just hold it back a little bit there. We're good, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's 80 through here. There's a nice, beautiful bridge. Actually, we're getting close to our destination here. Well, not our destination, our next stop, I should say. So we're gonna start kind of slowing it down here. Yeah, you can see the platform there. Okay. It's always weird waiting for that there. Okay, all the way forward. Alright, we're ready to go here. Check, check. Pull this back now. I've been a little bit too aggressive on that. A little too much throttle for my liking. Again, I forgot while we were stopped to check the coal. What I'm supposed to do. Alright, fireman is still manning that. Good. Turn the bell off now. I honestly have gotten so used to hearing the bell going that, you know, I could have very well completely forgot all about it. But yeah, this vehicle catalog, I have to say I was looking through it earlier and stuff, and I found it rather interesting about, the simplicity, rating there for some of the stuff there. Specifically, what I thought was funny, the diesel hydraulic here, no, it's actually, I want the diesel, the DM3 here. Learning simplicity 2, okay. But the S282, hang on, that's the tender for it, is a learning simplicity of 1. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the steam engine is easier than the diesel mechanical, personally. I mean, once you have the stuff memorized, yeah, pretty straightforward on that. Actually, we need to slow down a bit. Alright, there we go. We hit everything just right there, it seems. Well, maybe I was a little... Ooh, that keeps happening. What's causing that? That's weird. The camera keeps flipping around like that for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, nice clean stack. Anyways, yeah, the diesel mechanical. I feel like that's a little bit, the steam is in some ways... realistically speaking, the diesel mechanical, it would be easier and stuff, but, there's a lot that goes into a steam engine that is simply not in this game and stuff. But the game does it does a fair job. In fact, I'd actually go so far as to say it does a good job of, modeling the steam engine and stuff. Certainly better than some other games there and stuff on that. But, as far as the actual game here, this is all pretty straightforward. The main thing is just remember to keep your, to actually turn on the hydraulic lubricator there. Don't forget to turn that on. I may have done that once. Kept wondering what the heck is that weird noise the engine's making. You forgot to turn on the hydraulic, its lubricator there. Well done. I mean, I figured it out pretty quickly, but still. Yeah, yikes. But really, I mean, you got your directional here. Yeah, if it doesn't behave exactly like a directional. I mean, but, once again, it's one of those things that, oh, I should have done that. I mean, I know that this hill gets kind of bad here. But still, it does a decent job. Alright, let's let the hill take some of the speed here. That wasn't a full whistle there, but I'll take it. Have the cylinder cocks open here. Okay, there it is, the sound of passengers unloading. And that is the sound of a job completed, so now we gotta rush over. Oh, wait, no. Foolish, Black Wolf, you can't just do that. You gotta, you know, apply a brake here, and you gotta disconnect and everything. You know, you can't just do that. It's not that simple. There we go, Black Wolf. Now you're using your head today. Alright, let's turn it in. Alright, so we did it in 24 minutes. So that was pretty good there. Yeah, not bad. We made, was it 26,000? Yeah, 26,000. Well, I wonder what job we're gonna do next time. There's a whole lot of goodies here. Maybe it will be another, you know, passenger one. We've got a regional rail. That's shunting. You know. All right, so we got one regional rail. We got some stuff for Harbor in Town. I'm sure there's some good jobs in Harbor in Town to do. Maybe we should also start working towards the other licenses there. You know, so gain like hazmat and military. That could be interesting. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please consider leaving a like. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. You know, it means a lot to me. Have a great day, everyone.